In the age of ancients, the world was unformed, shrouded by fog. A land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons. But then there was fire, and with fire came disparity. Heat and cold, life and death, and of course, light and dark. Then from the dark they came and found the souls of lords within the flame. Nito, the first of the dead. The Witch of Izalith and her daughters of Chaos. Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight, and his faithful knights. And the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten. With the strength of lords, they challenged the dragons. Gwyn's mighty bullets peeled apart their stone scales. The witches weaved great firestorms. Nito unleashed a miasma of death and disease. And Seath, the Scaleless, betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more. Thus began the Age of Fire. But soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain. Even now, there are only embers. And man sees not light, but only endless nights. And amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark side. Yes, indeed. The dark sign brands the undead. And in this land, the undead are corralled and led to the north. Where they are locked away to await the end of the world. This is your fate.
Hello and welcome back to another Relax and Play as I, Commander, start Dark Souls Prepare to Die edition. I did say that I was going to be playing this game. Ooh, gotta get used to this. I am playing it on the PC as stated, and the only mod I have in is to increase the resolution and make things look a little prettier. It's been a long time since I played this game, so you're gonna have to bear with me as I probably get my ass kicked. But I think we'll have some fun with it. And no sense killing these guys, really. They don't even hit or strike or even try to attack you. I will probably look at the scenery and all that fun stuff. I'm not going to go too deep into the lore. I'm going to leave that for the professionals, but I will... A little bit of slowdown there. I will just be giving my take on how to fight bosses and all that fun stuff. The best way to do things as if you're never played this game, which is going to look like I have never played this game, because I'm sure I'm going to die quite a bit, which is what you come to expect in a game like this. As you see, I picked Warrior as my starting class. Standard stuff. The reason why I went with Warriors is because they get higher dexterity and strength, which allows you to use some weapons earlier on. So... there it is. I gotta get... I'm not gonna bother messing with that guy. I really gotta get used to playing this game over Bloodborne. They're two very different games made by the very same people, which is really weird, because you think they'd be almost identical, but yeah, just run, motherfucker, before I kick your ass. Let's see here. Gotta get used to all this menus again. No sense in using a shield right now, it's just gonna slow me down. Now it's funny because this guy just sits up there and tries to shoot at the floor. Take care of him. I am using a, oh nice, got a backstab. I am using a Xbox controller on my PC. PC's nothing special, just 4 gigs of RAM, standard video card, stuff like that, so bear with me with the slowdown and stuff. And I already know that this... and I still get hit. That's what I'm talking about. I gotta get used to playing this again, because in Bloodborne, you could have just instantly, after a sprint, just very easily have taken that. But this one, a little different. Then this unknown knight.
I'm done for, I'm afraid. I'll die soon, then lose my sanity. I wish to ask something of you. You and I are both undead. Hear me out, will you?
I really like the voice acting in this game.
Regrettably, I have failed in my mission, but perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my family. Thou who art undead art chosen. In thine exodus from the undead asylum, maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. When thou ringeth the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead thou shalt know. Well, now you know. And I can die with hope in my heart. Oh, one more thing. Here, take this. An Estus flask. An undead favorite. Oh, and this. Now I must bid farewell. I would hate to harm you after death. So go now, and thank you.
Yeah. He gave us a very important item, as a lot of you will know, our Estus flasks. And yeah, a nice little pick-me-up. And then right there, he just died. And he's gone. But we will see him again. Oh. Oh, jeez. I keep trying to attack with my R trigger, and that's heavy attack instead of the light. So I have to get used to that. And as you can see, not really rolling too well, so I don't like getting rid of a lot of my armor, but I have to get rid of my boots or my gloves or something like that to just roll normally. I'm used to playing this with a PlayStation controller. That's the system I played it on first. Wow, that guy in front didn't even react. See if I can remember my attacks. Not bad. Alright. Nothing of note. Except the fog gate. And we got this guy right here. See if I can do something. Ah, yeah. Oh dear. I just realized I can't really fast roll too well. Come on, get up. Oh, that's not. Okay, come on. Oh! You don't heal with triangle in this game like you do in Bloodborne. Or the Y button, I should say, rather. Oops. Oh well. Let's go back and try it again. I don't feel that bad about it, to be honest. Just an easy, easy mistake when switching from this game to, say, Bloodborne. If there's anything that makes you feel like a noob, that would be it, right? Oh well. I think that rock is still gone. So. There we go. As you notice, you can do a lot of damage really easy in this game. So these as I was saying quite a bit before, they can die really quickly. Alright, let's try this again. Just a little bit of slowdown. Oh! Really should have removed some of my armor so I could have rolled better. Shit. And see, he's not that bad at all. See, it'll come back to me. Jesus. Get a couple of my souls back. And everyone's favorite taxi, taking us on our quest to ring the bells of awakening.
In the ancient legends, it is stated that one day an undead shall be chosen. To leave the undead asylum in pilgrimage to the land of the ancient lords. Lordran.
Such a beautiful looking place. Bloodborne did a really good job, but I like the atmosphere of this one a lot more. It's more of a medieval style rather than Victorian and all that fun stuff. And Firelink Shrine, very important place. It'll be our hub, and that's one thing I'm not gonna miss. I'm not gonna miss the whole going back to the hunter's dream
Hello
to
there. I am, if not,
get all your upgrades and stuff like that.
No. Oh my!
Maybe I shouldn't skip the
Oh,
dialogue.
I
Skip the
know.
voice acting.
How about this? I have to await my companions here anyway. So what if I were to teach you some miracles? Would that please you?
Yes, sir.
Very well. Then first, a covenant with the gods.
Sure.
Now let me share my miracles. Only their ultimate effectiveness will be determined by your efforts and your faith.
Gestures. There we go. I'll get more miracles from him later, probably. Seapot's got a roll in him. I never really used too many faiths or anything in this game. Or miracles. I mostly use pyromancy. My first time playing through, so maybe I'll try to go a little differently this time. Just picking up some of the random loot. I know there's another like little secret here, but I just can't remember where it is. It's around here somewhere. For the life of me, I just cannot. Oh, not this one. It like has a couple of treasure chests and stuff, and you can get the talisman for your miracles. Somewhere around here. But I have to say, for being an older game, even if I didn't play it with the resolution mod, it still looks really good, if you ask me. Holds up pretty well. Now, I know there's a lot of people out there who don't like this style of game or, you know, that kind of thing, but I am a fan. I originally didn't like it because I didn't understand it. But the more I played it, the more I started to actually understand it. Okay, and, oh shoot. Gotta be careful with these guys, because they can parry you. Oh. There we go. Didn't mean to do two of those, but hold on. There we go. That's one. Originally, these guys would always reconstruct themselves consistently until you defeated them with a holy weapon, I think it was. Okay. Come on. I'm not letting you lead me over there. I see more of them. Oh! And they have a really nasty debuff for you too. Curse. There we go. The reason why I'm doing this is because there is a weapon that I'm planning on using later. Right here. I'm not gonna worry too much about the other item down there. If I remember right, it's just like, what is it, the binoculars? I think it was. I think I just ran past them, but I don't want to mess around with that big SOB. Get him, Crow. Take care of him. Still follow me. Go, go, go. I don't know exactly how far they follow you either, so I'm just get to the fire. Reset, reset. Alright. Okay, and I think right there I will end it for now. And thank you for joining me, and I will see you next time.